What's going on, everybody? I am back again with another interview, and this is another episode of Talking with Barberology Guy.
Yo, let's go. It's like this. I had dreams of changing the world, but life it keeps on life. Sometimes I feel like the whole world is against me, right? Let's have a little peace talk, we sipping tonight. We can talk about the world, maybe the future, my guy. I can't sleep at night without giving the world a piece of my mind. Maybe a penny for your thoughts, but mine it costs us a dime. Somebody lied and said the best things in life are free. Just holler at me, I can show you, I can make you believe.
And introduce yourself to the people and let them know who you are and what you do.
All right, my name is Preston Kyles. Most call me Coach Pat. Owner of Team Dream Chasers Basketball Academy. Co-owner. Let me speak on that right because my girl will get on me if I don't. Co-owner. But yeah, man, run a travel basketball academy. Been doing that for a few years now. Been in the coaching game for coming up on 11 years now. Been coaching since I was 18 years old. Basketball is what I like to do when I'm not doing anything else. So I keep my hands busy.
You say you've been coaching since you were 18.
Yeah, man. It was I quit basketball my senior year of high school. I had a lot of things going on in high school from freshman year to up until my junior year. So senior year, I decided I just didn't love the game that much to play it anymore. But like, I still love basketball though, if that makes sense.
You just would you say you love it from a different aspect?
Yeah, I loved it from a different aspect. And I was like, I knew I wasn't gonna be able to play in college because my career wasn't the best. So I figured, why not take a step back and start coaching? And then I wound up getting a job at the YMCA my senior year of high school.
Okay.
And then from there, it just kind of took off. I didn't know this was the trajectory I was gonna be on. Kind of just it hit me out of the blue. It was like one of those things you don't see it coming, and it came through, and it's like, hey, we here now.
You've been coaching for 10 years, and how long have you had your own program?
This will be officially, if we want to call it officially, this will be our 4th year. The first year when we started, really just like basketball training more than anything. And then my second year, so we was basketball training. That was when I was in Iowa still. And then right when I moved back to Illinois was our actual like first year of having teams, and that was 2023.
Okay. Overall, how would you say the team is doing as a whole?
Team is definitely doing good so far. We've had 4 guys who have gone on to play at the college level. One of my guys actually went to go play at the prep school after playing with us. So 5 overall who have committed to going at a higher level to play. And then we really just grown from year 1. We had 1 team. In year 2, we had 2 teams. Year 3, we had 4 teams. And now going into this next year, we're actually about to have 5 teams. So
okay, is it girls and boys or just boys?
So actually this year was our first year of having girls. We had been trying for a long time to get girls, but it's hard to get a lot of girls who want to play travel ball on top of already playing regular basketball.
Okay.
We'll have another girls team for the 2026 year, which is awesome.
Tournament wise, have you guys like what have you placed? Like where do you rank in some of these tournaments that you enter in?
I would say like like our spring and summer season this year was when we really seen a lot of growth in terms of playing in tournaments in our local tournament. And then with our fall team was our fall team was actually the first team that I had that was actually like a true competitive team, my 14U team, because I had an 8th grade team and like a freshman team.
Okay.
And that 8th grade team, they were like very competitive. So I would say that squad has definitely been like our best competitive wise for tournaments. And now like I said, going into next year, we're having 5 teams. We're actually going to come out with a competitive high school team and another competitive eighth grade team. So we'll have 2 competitive and 3 developmental.
Oh, okay. So, what type of skills training is it? Like a certain thing that you guys specialize in?
Um, I more so work overall. I would say the main thing that I try to focus in on is helping players build their IQ because IQ is a lost art in the game today. So just trying to teach players, everybody can score 1-on-1, but can you pass off the ball, make the right read, cut? Those are the things that are going to get you that college offer, get you more playing time on the floor. It don't matter if you can score 20, but if you can't set the screen right, don't know how to roll on it, can't, you know what I'm saying? Just doing those little things. Those are more important. So I try to focus, like I said, primarily on giving and teaching players how to grow their IQ.
If you had to compare yourself to a well-known professional coach, who would you compare yourself to as a coach?
Honestly, I've always thought about this, and a lot of people always tell me that it's funny. Somebody said I coach like Phil Jackson.
Or like field? Oh wow,
Yeah, because
that's a compliment.
I would say I'm the type of coach that like I'm going to hold you accountable, but I'm going to let you make mistakes. And I think a lot of like, when you look at life, you're gonna make mistakes out here. You might put on your turning signal and turn right when you want to go left. It's a simple little mistake like that you make. But sometimes you gotta let people make mistakes and let them grow through their mistakes. So like for instance, there might be a time where my player might make a pass to the wing and he shoots a tough shot, but I'm okay with the tough shot because you made the pass to the wing instead of just dribbling down to the floor and trying to go right into contact and not do anything else. No ball movement. We moved the ball. Now we opened up the floor. It was a little bit of a tougher shot, but the whole emphasis is we opened up the floor. So I'll actually praise them for making a mistake. And some coaches they'll drill into a kid and cuss them out. Oh, well, you dumb because you didn't do this and you didn't do that. I'm saying that way doesn't reach kids because everybody has a different way to reach kids. But I think just me giving the platform to kids to know that they can make a mistake, and I'm going to either praise them or I'm gonna hold them accountable, but I'm not gonna harp on that mistake on them. And I think that's what makes me like a great coach is I allow you to make mistakes, but still give you true feedback.
Starting your coaching career, who did you start? What coach did you start under?
So actually, it was really like so starting with the YMCA, it was kind of just like we were thrown to the wolves by ourselves, honestly. Like it was me and 2 other kids at the time, and they were just like, "Look, you're gonna take these kindergartners through second graders. You got an hour of practice with them Tuesday and Thursdays, and then on Saturdays we gonna play games." So I just kind of hit the ground running there. Like I didn't do any background research on how to be a coach. I just kind of took my knowledge from the game and then figured out, and it was easier because I had younger kids. So it's like you could do a lot and fail a lot, and it wasn't as noticeable because it's like they're younger kids. They're gonna make mistakes. They're gonna do everything anyways. And it wasn't until my 3rd year of coaching at the YMCA that one of my good friends hit me up to be his assistant coach for a travel basketball team. So then I got under him, and he was like probably a year or 2 younger than me, if that. And then I went from coaching under him from 1 year, and then the owner of the program was like, "Hey, we need a coach for our 13U squad, and I need you to be head coach." So I was like, "All right, I'll put my feet in the water." And really after that, I think that was like my 4th year. So like by that time, I had kind of grown my confidence in working with the kids and really just learning how to coach.
What is your toughest challenge? What would you say your toughest obstacle is as a coach?
Honestly, for most me, I would definitely say it's substitutions, man, because I allow my players to make mistakes. I'm like, okay, you know what? I'm gonna give you a few more minutes to see if you could play through it, see if you could get through it. And I think sometimes I need to just pull some of these kids, like, okay, you made a couple mistakes. You're not playing through it. You're getting in your emotions. You're getting in your feelings. Like it's time for me to pull you out. But I try to see the best in everybody. So that also comes with some pains. That brings me pains as coaching. So I would definitely say subbing is my biggest. That's my biggest thing. I tell people that all the time.
Okay, so I have a little bit of coaching experience myself, and I would say that my toughest obstacle being a coach is sometimes getting the parents to believe in the process.
Yes. 100%.
Sometimes people, like, you might have a player that's not all that good, and the parent might complain about the playing time of that child. Like, parents can be difficult, man.
100%.
Like, parents can be a hindrance.
Man, I've gotten cussed
Parents
out
can
after
be a hindrance
before.
to their kids on the team. They can get in the way. And then if you're a parent and you get on the coach's bad side, then you know, like, I mean, not to say that you would, you know, withhold playing time from a player, but I mean, some coaches might withhold playing time from a player because of the parent being, you know, real difficult trying to prove a point to the parent. So
right. And you know, it's easier to coach from the stands than it is to coach from the actual coach's box, you know. So that's why some of these parents, you know, it's like, oh well, my child, you know, I believe he deserves a X, Y, and Z time of playing time, but it's like going back to what I said earlier, can your child make the right read?
Right.
You know, they get in the game and they turn the ball over 5 times in a row, but you think they the next Michael Jordan.
Wow.
You know, I want you to run a specific set. Your child has no clue on how to run this set.
Right.
And, you know, sometimes that comes down to like a learning issue because I wasn't the best at learning sets, but you got to ask. But as a player, you have to expose yourself and ask the right questions. Okay. But if your mom and dad is always just stepping in there for you and going that will against your coach, you as a player have no say. And then that kind of, like you said, some coaches will hold that playing time on them players. And it's not necessarily the player's fault because that player might be a great kid. Parents just can't get out the way. Parents got that ego and just don't want to let it sit to the side.
All right. Okay, now, as we're wrapping up here, I'm going to give you the opportunity to shoot the name of the team out there and let the people know how they can get in touch with you if they're interested in your services. Okay. As a basketball coach, let the people know how can they get in touch with you. And did I even ask you where you guys are stationed out at?
No, I'll mention that. So the name is Team Dream Chasers Basketball Academy. We're stationed out of Rantoul, Illinois. I travel to train. I travel within about an hour basis. So I've got clients all over. You can follow us on all social media. So that's TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. It's at TDCB Academy, and that's on all social media, man. We're everywhere. Come check us out. And then our website, if you want to check us out there, that's where you book your trainings. Register for our AAU teams, which is teamdreamchasers.com.
Okay, and once again, man, I would like to thank you for the interview.
No problem, man. Appreciate you having me on. It's a blessing to be around good people, man.
No problem at all. I just wanted to give the people the opportunity to see that you do have some people out here doing some great things, and you're one of those people. To me, you're one of those people. So I decided to give you this platform to put your name out there just a little bit. So I want to thank you again. I want to thank you guys for tuning in to another episode of Talkable Barberology Guide, and we are out.
Yo, let's go. It's like this. I had dreams of changing the world, but life, it keeps them life. Sometimes I feel like the whole world is against me, right? Let's have a little peace talk, we sipping tonight. We can talk about the world, maybe the future, my guy. I can't sleep at night without giving the world a piece of my mind. Maybe a penny for your thoughts, but mine, the cost is a dime. Somebody lied and said the best things in life are free. Just holler at me, I can show you, I can make you